Yo, 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 yo. What up, what up, what up, guys? It's your boy WrestleFlow. WrestleFlow fans, what it is. If you guys have not yet subscribed to the channel, guys, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. We are now 100 plus up, guys. You guys are doing a great job in spreading the word, subscribing to the channel, and it's been amazing, guys. It's been an amazing ride. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, please, if you guys have not yet, and make sure you guys follow me on Instagram and Twitter at WrestleFlowOG. So we will get into this Raw review now, guys. Hope everyone's doing great. Tonight was a night of a big announcement. Obviously, Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch is pregnant, and she has vacated her women's title to Asuka. So basically, the women's Money in the Bank does not exist anymore because it has been vacated to Asuka, and the title has been vacated to Asuka, and Asuka is the new women's champion. So that was see, the thing was, a good part of what I saw of this was, Asuka was genuinely happy for Becky. Literally, she was just like, "Holy crap!" Like, obviously, she knew about it in advance. Everybody, we knew about it before the announcement itself. But it was nice. It was nice to see this, because they've had their rivalry on TV, and it was nice. It was nice to see something like that go down. We had Randy Orton and Edge tonight, which is a segment we will be talking about later today. And what I liked about it, what I kind of disliked about it, WWE, really, man. You guys grind my gears. You guys never fail to grind my gears, especially after Money in the Bank. But we will be doing all of that stuff, and yeah. Give me like 2-3 minutes and let's wait for other people to join the stream. So please make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Till then, make sure you guys let me know in the comments section, what do you guys think about what happened at Money in the Bank last night? And what did you guys think of the show tonight? What did you guys think about Asuka being the new champion? Becky potentially taking a leave? Seth Rollins being a heel while all of this good news is coming out? And what did you think about the back and forth with Randy Orton and Edge? So let me know in the comment sections. Till then, give me like 2 minutes and I will be talking to you guys again. What up to everybody who just joined? Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. We are about to start the review in about 2 minutes. I just got to put these tags in, and once we have a little more viewers, we will start this Raw review for tonight. So make sure you guys tune in. Let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about Raw and whatever happened at Money in the Bank last night. All right, guys, welcome to the Raw review. We are here live now, guys, and so first, I would like to say that I would like to give this Raw a 5 out of 10, only because it was just an average, forgettable Raw, except for maybe the Becky Lynch news. That's it. To me, in honesty, because there was two shock factors to that whole thing. One, excuse me. So one was Becky Lynch, obviously expecting and her vacating the title. Second, being making it Asuka to be champion. Third, that the women's Money in the Bank is basically null at this point, and it does not exist anymore. So that was the only three shocking factors of tonight, to be very honest. So, we have that whole thing, where, Becky lays out the title and, they give it to Asuka and all of that stuff. A good moment, happy moment. It's always good to see this happy type of stuff sometimes, especially in this COVID situation. It was some good news, so definitely. While Seth Rollins is still healed, that's just kind of a little, you can't really say much to that because, Seth Rollins is a heel right now, the Monday Night Messiah, as he calls himself. What does that mean for Seth Rollins? Is the main question here. Does it mean that they're gonna have to turn him face? Or because Shayna Baszler mentioned Seth Rollins in that promo. I'm not sure if that promo was cleared by the Big McMahon or not, because I don't think it was, because he would have kept these two things separate just because Seth Rollins is kind of tied up in that storyline. Even though everybody knows everything, nothing's hidden, obviously, because of social media. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody knows who's in with who, like, at this point. So, so that really, now the thing is, it just depends on what this means for the future of Seth Rollins. So, you had that good little match, and you didn't have a match, but you had that little title handover, which was pretty interesting. Asuka was acting crazy like she definitely does, which was interesting. Then we had the no disqualification match with Humberto Carrillo and Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley needs to leave the company and maybe retire or do something else. I just can't, as muscular and as, obviously man-like that guy looks, I just can't take him seriously, man. It's just like, what he was in TNA just, a few months or a year back, and what he is now. He's a skeleton of himself. So, not in terms of build, but in terms of importance. Bobby Lashley is just raking up a really good paycheck. But, that really depends, see, that's the thing. It only depends on what your priority is getting out of the WWE. Like Shelton Benjamin, if that guy is getting paid, steady paid, without having to work, that's the dream. So if Bobby Lashley is getting a really, really, really good paycheck, hey, do your thing, brother. Like, that's my thing. So, Humberto Carrillo was the one Bobby Lashley lost the gauntlet match to be in the place of that sixth person in the Money in the Bank match. So Bobby Lashley was pissed off. This is what led to this match. The no disqualification. Obviously, Lashley destroyed the hell out of Humberto Carrillo. And that just ends Humberto Carrillo's little build that they had until they have something further for Humberto Carrillo, which is probably going to be another squash match where Humberto is the one getting squashed or hit by a sidewalk or do, something. All right. So let's see what else we had tonight. We had Akira Tozawa and Angel Garza. I personally love this stable that they have with, you know, with Angel Garza and Zelina Vega and Tyson Theory. And what's the main guy's name, man? I keep like, yo, dude, I gotta remember their names. Andrade, yes. So Andrade, Austin. I keep saying Tyson Theory, right? Yeah, Austin Theory, Andrade, and Angel Garza, right? These guys are a perfect stable, and I think they should keep building them up. They should put gold on them only because they are definitely a promising stable. They all have the attitude. They all have what it, to be honest, they are sticking together. They all have chemistry. And I just seem like, they're doing a good match, a good, as a good stable. I don't know what the hell is going on with me tonight. So Garza defeated Tozawa. Garza with his, Razor Ramon-like attitude, which is pretty cool. So then we had Drew McIntyre versus Andrade, of course. McIntyre defeated Andrade, which was not, obviously, they're promoting this brand-to-brand challenge now, just to whatever we talked about last week, where they are ending the brand split. So that's where that goes into. And, they're kind of starting to introduce that idea of brand splitting. Just like Drew McIntyre is supposed to face King Corbin next week on Raw. Like, that matters. I don't like King Corbin anymore. It's just annoying. The whole King. So maybe he's being a good heel, but I don't know. I just don't like the character. Him walking it, it's like a ripoff of King Booker, but without the accent, basically. So McIntyre defeated Andrade. They have their little back and forth from NXT, and they try to keep, So the Iconics return, defeat Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. So, the Iconics are pretty annoying, obviously. But yeah, Bliss and Cross are at a very good point in their careers, and they're actually killing it as a team. So let's see where they go, from here. So then we had R-Truth, Ricochet, and Cedric Alexander versus Brendan Vink, Shane Thorne, and MVP. So Truth, Alexander, and Ricochet won, and this is the same little, this whole thing, this is like the comedy filler type of a match, where even Bobby Lashley just comes in out of nowhere where he is not needed. I'm telling you, Bobby Lashley is like an extra. We don't want Bobby Lashley anymore, man. We do not want Bobby Lashley anymore. So then we had Aleister Black and Rey Mysterio versus Seth Rollins and Buddy Murphy. And it's just Aleister Black and Rey Mysterio come out from the oblivion after yesterday's Money in the Bank. And they show up and, yeah. And then, they have a tag match, and Rollins is just looking more and more like that one Netflix series that's came out where that guy is a religious dude, and he comes out of nowhere and he has this cult and stuff. That's if he makes this character a little more darker, he has it in the bag. He has the bag. But until then, the way he had this this regret on his face after he lost, this is, they just gotta keep on building that up, and that's what helps his character, and that's what's gonna help his character further. I think Buddy Murphy needs a personality, obviously. I think they should have some dialogue or whatever, and they should definitely add more character to Buddy Murphy. Natalya, Shayna Baszler defeated Natalya. They're just trying to build her up a little bit again, but they've already ruined her. And this just goes back to Vince ruining everybody he doesn't like, even though you brought them in. And he ruined them. He ruined them too. Natalia's always, been ruined for a long time. She's just a worker at this point. And Baszler, this is not going to go anywhere. What's going to happen? So basically what I see happening is Baszler's going to come up and she's going to eventually get to challenge Asuka, and then she's going to lose. Baszler's going to lose. Okay, so Randy Orton lays down a challenge to Edge, right? This was the most ridiculous segment of the night, guys. This was worse than the R-Truth and Bobby Lashley of the night. They shouldn't even have came out tonight to do this. Only because, they're basically going to have another match at Backlash. I didn't know Backlash was back, which is good. I was happy to hear Backlash again after so many years. The thing is, it's good, Edge came out, he was like, yo, me and my family want to move on from this Randy Orton thing now, since we beat him at WrestleMania. Randy Orton comes out, says you're a better man, then walks off stage, but then he comes back into the stage and he says, he kind of just goes crazy. He's like, yeah, but you might be the better man that night, but I'm the better wrestler. So when did the WWE started mentioning wrestling again? For a long time, they avoided the word wrestling. They told their commentators to avoid at any cost. Don't say wrestling, say entertainment. Is AEW really getting to their heads now? Are they feeling the danger of AEW maybe stealing their fans? Is that what's going on? And then Randy Orton's like, I want to challenge you to not know gimmick match. I want to challenge you to a real wrestling match at Backlash. Wrestling was very highlighted. It was very highlighted in this promo. Wrestling, wrestler, wrestling. They have not used the word wrestling in such a long time. And this is confirmed that Vince even told the commentators, you will not say the word wrestle or wrestling. So why was wrestling mentioned tonight? Was it because AEW might be kind of knocking on the door? I don't know, man. I don't think they should be afraid of AEW just now because they still have a long way to go. They're not perfect. They're not producing 10 out of 10 content by any means right now, guys. They're great. They're great. I love watching AEW, but at the same time, it's not 10 out of 10 either. So how is the WWE finally using the word wrestling? I'm happy they are, but it's just, there's always a catch-22 to all of these things, and then you're like, yo, why is this happening? What's behind this? And that's what made me question this tonight. Casper Wojcik says Otis versus Orange Cassidy would be great. The way Otis would respond to Orange Cassidy's kick would be hilarious. You'd be like, oh yeah, and then Orange Cassidy would do his little kicks, 1 2 1 2, and then yeah, man, Orange Cassidy, I like that character. But when he finally decides to wrestle and actually give a solid punch, that guy, they're waiting they're waiting to build him up for the right time. And I think that is a very key thing. He's going to be like the Daniel Bryan of AEW if they play the cards right with Orange Cassidy. The fans love him, and that's what you got to build upon. So after Randy Orton challenges Edge, Randy Orton is just left Edge is just like quiet and doubting himself, confused. I don't get it. Why were you so hesitant? Why did you even come out to the ring? Why did you return from retiring if you can't answer a simple challenge right there and then? It makes no sense. Why did you come back then, Edge? If you can't even respond to a goddamn challenge that's in front of you that, like, that RKO'd your wife, like, you still can't, like, accept that challenge? Like, it's still gonna, like, oh my God, like, Edge was just like, yo, like, what? What am I, I don't have an answer, like, bro. Are we okay? So if they wanted Edge to come out as a confused persona, don't talk about how he returned after 9 years and a decade for wrestling and put his neck on the line for wrestling. Bro, you gotta make sure that your storylines follow your other narrative that you're building. What was the point of this whole narrative when at the end of Raw, Edge is like all confused, like, yo, I don't know, like, like he's just thinking, like, bro, I'm telling you, they should have never had this segment tonight. They, honestly, it was better off. They should have just announced the match for Backlash at this point. And have no appearances, no nothing, because having a build like this, a crappy ass build for a Edge versus Randy Orton match, no, dude. And these guys are veterans in this game and throwing out promos like this, which are complete garbage. And what was Charlie doing in the middle? Like, that was just annoying. Do you really think they need a moderator in the middle? Like, yo, bro, they've been here like for like 20 years almost now. Even longer. So it was a complete disaster in my opinion. This whole segment was just ridiculous. And Edge, comes out all confidently, and at the end he's like, there's a challenge. Like, bro, answer the damn challenge. There's a man standing in front of you. You came back to wrestling after 9 years with a broken freaking neck, and you can't answer a challenge? You got to think about it. Terrible storyline. As good as this storyline was before WrestleMania, now it is complete shit. It is complete garbage for what they did tonight, and I just hope they just do not continue with this terrible bullshit of a build-up. If they want to keep, continue like this. It is terrible, man. Like, I was just so disappointed with all of this. But that's WrestleMania, that's wrestling, that's the WWE for you nowadays in 2020. But yeah, that's my review. Honestly, it was a 5 out of 10, guys. Money in the Bank was better than this, and I gave Money in the Bank a 6 out of 10 yesterday. Make sure you guys watch the review on Money in the Bank that happened yesterday. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. We are 105 strong now, guys. Let's build up this whole platform, and let's get up there so we could have merch and all of the cool stuff people have as well. And also, guys, make sure you guys follow me on Twitter and Instagram at WrestleFlowOG. Same name as my YouTube channel name. And yeah, guys, that's what it is. Let me know in the comment section, what did you guys think about Raw tonight? What did you guys think about Becky Lynch and Asuka being the new champion? What did you guys think about Seth Rollins? What do you guys think about Seth Rollins' character from here on out because of Becky's situation? What do you guys believe will happen with Edge and Randy Orton and their build-up and Backlash? And what do you guys think? How do you guys feel about the Edge and Randy Orton storyline? Do you guys like it? Do you guys not like it? Do you guys agree with me? What is your rating on Raw for tonight? 1 out of 10, guys. Make sure you guys let me know what your rating is on Raw. 1 out of 10 in the comment section, guys. And WrestleFlow will be signing off now. because Raw was complete shit once again, guys. So let me know, guys. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. And WrestleFlow fans, WrestleFlow is out, guys. Take care.